The other thing, you want to start with the Greg Brady thing?
Man, did you horrify me early on a Monday morning? God damn. Opie just comes in, he's like, you gotta see this fucking Greg Brady.
Right, yeah, I remember that. We talked about that one time.
Yeah, we talked about that. We talked about it. We didn't have actual
footage
of it.
There's a, I guess this is sort of a best of clip that has made its way to the internet because someone out there went, holy shit, this has to be on YouTube.
Looks like a little promotional thing, like maybe if you want to...
oh, you think it's just a promotional clip?
Yeah, I think if you're
trying to sell tickets through this thing?
Yeah, because it's got Yakov's number on the bottom, and I think if you're thinking about going to see Barry Williams as the real Greg Brady, during what he likes to call the Brady Brunch. It's brunch.
It's called Brady Brunch with Barry Williams, the real Greg Brady. It's online.
Yeah. Let it rip.
The Brady Bunch.
And he plays this at the beginning.
This is the part of the show. Right?
This is on the big screen behind him.
Yes,
of course. That's good. He kills in a minute.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, he kills
And now they play the Johnny Bravo clip where he puts the jacket on in the original episode.
Like perfect.
Righteous.
Oh, did I tell you I never missed?
Beautiful.
You're not you anymore.
I don't follow.
You are a superstar. Superstar.
And now
Superstar.
Now it goes
Ladies and
to
gentlemen,
the stage show.
Mr. Barry Williams.
Pause.
Oh, God.
And now you see Greg Brady.
God. He's on
Barry
stage.
Williams. He's on stage, and he's basically has that motion like, huh?
He's like standing there like, all right,
But
with
he's
his
wearing
arms
the
out.
jacket.
Well, he's not though. Like it's a different jacket.
It's supposed to be kind of the same, but
You'll see in a second. He's claiming this is the exact jacket, but after seeing the original clip, it's so obvious that it's a completely different jacket.
It's not the jacket.
Hit it.
Oh.
It still fits. Listen to the music.
Jimmy's stunned.
Listen to the music.
His eyes.
Listen to the music all the time.
what's he doing?
He's singing. He's so over the top dramatic in singing these songs. Now he's in the Johnny Bravo jacket. He's got the microphone. He's tilting it up like fucking, Vegas guy.
And he's attempting to hit some notes.
And he's trying to hit those notes to listen to the music.
Well, he's still in the Johnny Bravo jacket, and you're getting a full show.
Oh yeah. This is great. It's a brother.
I'm trying to get away from the whole Greg Brady.
Oh,
Then he
little comedy, Jimmy.
I'm happy when people just come up and refer to me as plain old Keith Partridge, which seems to cut.
See, because Keith Partridge was pretty famous at the
It
time.
wasn't bad, but I'll tell you where he went wrong there. Was he did the talking after the punchline, which is like it's like saying, but folks.
But folks, let me tell you.
And almost like he was moving on, but then the laughter was so good he had to stop.
Well,
but he has nothing there.
The drummer was already clicking on the hi-hat for the next tune, like in the middle of his punchline. Drummer's just say, shut the fuck up.
You know what I'd love to do?
Yeah.
I would love to, not tell him. I would love to buy 500 tickets and give them all to Crips and Bloods and take that to the show. Into the music. You see fucking red and blue hats and sneakers being thrown at him.
Oh, wait. We got a few more songs.
Oh, yeah.
Hit this.
Which seems to gotta find my corner, got to find my corner, gotta find my corner of the sky.
Oh, God damn, it's so over the top.
It just makes me sad.
It is sad. He's in Branson in front of a bunch of old fogies.
Wait till you see the old fogies.
Oh, yeah.
I probably watched this clip 10 times over the weekend. I couldn't get enough
It's
of it.
so uncomfortable. I love it.
Someone is saying this is part of a timeshare scheme. Jay, North Carolina, nice.
The free show you get if you just sit in on our meeting. It's an Amway meeting.
All right, here we go.
Throughout the series, as we began to grow and mature, my attraction to Marcia did not diminish.
Oh,
and here is Marcia at her grooviest best, and me trying to offer a little advice to her about how to get out of a date.
I need your advice about something.
Then he plays clips from the show.
What's the easiest way to break a date with a guy?
Why don't you just do what we guys
Yeast
Pause.
infection.
I want to guess what he says. Tell him Dad has AIDS.
That'll work.
just say something suddenly came up.
Something suddenly came up. That's all?
It always works.
That's what Dad says. Then he points to the front of his jeans.
It says not his T-cell count.
Hey, I'd like to come down
you
and
missed
join
the
you
line.
for brunch. Is that okay?
Go back.
Oh, really?
Well, he played the whole clip so he could get
he
his
did.
line in.
Yeah.
His one lousy line.
It always works.
I never would have said that to her. Hey!
Something suddenly came up. I never would have said that to her. What does he mean by that?
I don't know.
Like, wouldn't he want something to suddenly come up? Like, you got a boner looking at her?
Yeah, you would think, right?
You would think.
That would be the
Because
joke.
I wouldn't say that to her.
That would be the joke.
I know what he meant. The bile that comes up for the audience when they hear that line.
And eat this horrid food at the Yakov Smirnoff Theater.
Exactly. They're all having a fucking buttered roll where the butter's hard.
Some horrible roast beef.
A continental
roast beef.
breakfast.
Too much fat on it. Ugh, it's the worst.
Eat the continental
It
breakfast.
fucking
Not
stinks.
breakfast. Don't try to cover it up with the word breakfast.
It's not. I'd rather eat the fucking TWA Flight 800 dinner.
Yeah, hear it.
Hey, I'd like to come down and join you for brunch. Is that okay?
Pause when he shows the
Good.
crowd.
Look at this crowd. The demo is like fucking
80 to 100.
And then there's a couple of younger people in there, but they're all these big, fat, like Midwestern trash that couldn't quite make it to Vegas.
A lot of
So they go to Branson.
a lot of women. A lot of unfuckable women.
They came there to see Greg Brady.
Yeah.
Come on.
So then he tries to brunch.
And then he talks to a woman. He talks to a woman about the brunch. I think she's 90 years old.
Easily.
This is delicious.
There you go.
This is
I'm glad you're enjoying it.
delicious.
I asked all of the
By
kids.
that she means her fucking trach tube. Fucking rotten old cunt. I hope she didn't make it out the front door.
Where are we?
Yeah.
Oh, he tried the brunch. So now it's back to some.
the wine.
Now it's back to some musical numbers.
Yeah.
enjoying it. I asked all of the
Oh,
kids
no, this stupid
to
thing.
give me their footage so that I could put it together and create home movies. I've set it to music, and it's a little glimpse of what we were like off the screen and off the set, just being the normal kids that we were.
There's a montage of them.
And that's all films that were taken when they were, you could find this
Offset.
everywhere.
Oh, I know.
He didn't put it together.
No one put this together for him. It's been around forever.
Well, has it?
Oh, yeah.
I would say that was the only interesting thing, would just be to see them off camera.
Yeah, well, Mike Brady apparently, the dad there, gave them all, gave them all movie cameras for like a gift.
I hit that.
You raise me up so I can stand on mountains.
It's going to finish strong.
You raise me up to walk on stormy seas. When I look back, I will recall that moment for moment. This was the moment, the greatest moment of them all. Of them all.
Couldn't just carry that note.
Is that what happened there? There was a little trickery.
I just want to know what the Yakov dinner adventure is about.
Yeah, I
Can
didn't.
we hear a little of this?
I'm going to watch this. This could be good, too.
It's like a commercial for it.
What are people saying about Yakov's dinner adventure?
It was a great show.
It's a beautiful show.
Yakov's Dinner Adventure is a must-see show.
Come see why audiences are raving
Cirque
about
du
Yakov's
Soleil.
dinner adventure.
We are travelers, and we've been all over to shows too. New York, Vegas, London, and Paris. And this was probably one of the best. I paid more than
Can you pause that, by the way?
Yakov
you
show is
stop.
one of the best.
No,
Paris, London,
New York.
that was the
You know
worst.
what kind of shows we got here in New York, you stupid bitch?
But that was the worst sales job ever. Instead of saying this was the best, I loved it, she goes, this was probably one of the best. She couldn't even commit to it being the best.
Right. And she's petting her daughter's hair because she knows what she's saying is just filled with lies. She's
pulling the kid's hair like, don't fucking say it. Don't say you enjoyed Wicked, you motherfucker.
Mama, you said this horrible. She was afraid the kid was going.
Mama, you say piece of shit.
Mama, you say Russian thief.
Eating that horrible food. They showed a picture of it. It looked awful.
Can we see the food?
Look at this.
That's a nice dinner choice.
Stop.
Little parfait for dessert.
Isn't that awful?
Oh, blackaroo.
What is that? Look at that muffin. What is that thing? A corn muffin?
I don't know.
What is the
mashed potatoes they slop out of a big vat?
What's the gray shit?
What is that?
It's
supposed to be meat.
It's the meat that fucking chef tried to cook before he went into the military. Apocalypse. It was gray.
It was gray.
Oh, marble.
And then there's some chicken, like broiled chicken.
Why didn't you eat chicken if you got the meat?
It looks like the soles of shoes.
And look at that horrible muffin.
Oof.
Yeah, that little thing looks like a cockhead.
What is that glowing thing? An egg next to it? What is that?
It's a candle.
A little
candle at dinner. They bring the
dinner.
candle on your fucking tray.
It's on the plate next to the napkin. That's a fire hazard.
Let's see. There's a...
Soleil in Las Vegas, and this was better.
Join us for a magnificent show.
I'm sorry, we're going to have to stop this a bunch.
She might be telling the truth. Cirque was okay.
I've seen 3 of their shows. They're fucking amazing.
You loved them?
I can't
imagine.
Amazing.
I saw one in Disney, and I saw one in I forgot where else. Oh, the Bahamas somewhere down there.
I didn't like the water one as much, but it was still amazing.
But you cannot fucking tell me that the one in Branson, Missouri, during Yakov Smirnoff's fucking dinner adventure is going to be better than the one in Vegas.
They're probably swinging minorities from the ceiling. That's why they all love it.
But stupid Yakov is making it sound like you see all this during his show. I think this is just a general thing of what you see.
Oh, I think this is Yakov's dinner adventure, sir. I think this is all exclusive to Yakov's dinner adventure.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. All right.
It's under the banner of Yakov's dinner adventure.
All right, a lot of big acts.
Let's
This
see.
is probably one of the best.
I paid more to see Cirque du Soleil in Las Vegas, and this was better.
Join us for a magnificent show experience and a mouth-watering, fun-filled dinner.
Ew.
All right, could you go back to the
Fun-filled dinner,
mouth-watering,
What's fun about it?
fun-filled dinner? I want to see
horrible.
All right,
Oh
here we
no,
go.
they get this. They get the people participating.
It's the same food, but he just rotated it.
He rotated the platter a little bit.
But
That looks awful.
Could
Put
he
the
have
muffin in the middle?
Could he, by the way, have put it on a worse tablecloth?
Yeah,
What
it's like
the fuck is that?
It looks like oldie estate type wallpaper.
It looks like the fucking rug Nicholson was dancing on when he got a little bit of avocado spilled on his jacket.
Yes, it's the ballroom fucking carpet
With the overlook.
Look at the tiny tray.
And then you know what?
It makes me uncomfortable.
They probably got to show by law. They have to show what you're going to get.
Yeah.
They give you water with a slice of lemon.
Yeah, well,
No beverage.
Well, that's where they make their money.
Beverages.
I would bet money.
It's $40 a clip for this fucking thing.
I would bet money though. No fucking wine or beer.
No.
That's separate.
Beer is $300 a glass.
Oh, I don't doubt it. What a country.
A lot of countries, right?
Let's see what happens with the, because I think I saw some audience participation, which is the best part of any show. All right, let her rip. Let me see.
Fun-filled dinner that you and your family will never forget.
We love the patriotism.
I want us. Go to America.
All the shows we've seen, this was one of the best. Well, we came back a second time.
It's a new breath of fresh air in here. I think it's wonderful. I think the Moscow Circus gave us a chance to laugh, participate with audience participation with the balls and the balloon, and I brought a tear to my eye at the conclusion. It just had so much truth to it. It was wonderful.
boy.
What an incredible
Pause
story.
right there.
All right.
They're doing it in front of a Statue of
Yes,
Liberty.
with an American
So
flag. And
uncomfortable.
this is so douchey. Imagine having to sit through this shit.
These fucking boobs all think it's patriotic.
Yeah, this forced patriotism.
A breath of fresh air. There's no fucking way.
Ugh.
There's just a bunch of 85-year-olds just farting.
Yeah, fresh air, farting out that bad meat farts
Can you
from
imagine how
Yakov's platter.
horrendous the farts are in that place.
God. Oh, let's see what else happens.
This is what we have to look forward to when we get older, right?
Yeah.
This
What it
shit.
is.
This
And
is
they're
what's
all
going to
old
happen.
people, too.
Oh my God!
Yeah, but-
It's the Osmond brothers.
But you got to think that there was a time they were young doing their thing, and now this is what we have to look forward to when we get older, right?
Yep.
Fuck.
The whole story was an emotional thing for me. I mean, I just got
literally tears in my eyes. I was expecting good Russian dancing as was wonderful, but what I wasn't expecting.
Pause this, please.
Oh, boy. The Osmonds.
That man's head is being attacked by a carpeting.
Now, there are three of the Osmond brothers there. Two of them are completely white hair.
Well, they've decided to let time do its thing. And the one looks exactly like Donny Osmond as an old guy.
Yeah.
That's creepy.
There's one on the left, though, that refuses. He's wearing the worst wig ever.
It's terrible.
Ever.
With the darkest color. I don't even think Just for Men makes that color.
No.
Where the fuck did he get that color?
That is a wig on
his
his head.
soy sauce, I guess.
Yeah, soy sauce.
He's got a goatee that is fucking dark.
Yeah.
That color is black squared. What a fucking horrendous rug that is.
Horrid. He's got to be at least 65.
Yeah.
What is he doing? His brothers are doing it right. Just letting fucking time do its toll.
I got a tear in my eye.
In my eye, I guess.
I realized how much I paid for this garbage.
I can't help it.
But what I wasn't expecting, that it just blew my mind away, it was just the effects. You know, the fire, the bubbles, the unicycle.
Right there.
There's a big drop off.
Did he just say the effects?
The grown man said the fire and the bubbles.
They couldn't.
The effects
They
that
were
they
the smallest
showed
bubbles ever.
was a little flame of like flash paper on the stage, and then somebody blowing bubbles out of a fucking big hoop on the stage. Those are effects.
No, it wasn't a big hoop.
It was a little hoop.
Yeah, make sure you pause when the bubbles pop up.
But what an idiot to say and the bubble. Who says and the bubbles?
That was the second thing that came to mind with the effects. Fire and then the bubbles.
They should be saying that when these three are taking a bath. What's coming up from his fucking mouth and nose?
As the water's turning black from his wig.
The effects. You know, the fire, the bubbles.
That's tiny bubbles.
That's the worst.
Jesus, what is wrong with these people?
Who is going to this?
But who would edit this and go, yeah, we're talking about the big special effects, and then they leave the little bubbles in?
The bubbles.
It's a guy just with a regular bubble thing that he just blew.
The bendy pencil.
Right.
When he has the pencil between his fingers, I thought it was a rubber pencil. Please, I need more.
Yakov.
The unicycle. And what was that thing that was going? The human tube.
Unbelievable.
My favorite part was the human slinky. Our favorite part was the slinky.
Yeah, the human slinky was just amazing.
What's amazing?
I'm passionate about the show. I love what I do.
It looks like a prolapsed asshole.
Let's look at this dumb fucking human slinky that everyone's fucking creaming over.
About the show. I love what I do, and when we created this show, we want to touch all 5 senses. And when I say 5 senses, I mean smell and taste too.
That's the
because
farce.
when we saw
Now they're showing the horrible dinner again as part of the smell and taste.
And they decide not to rotate the dinner this time around.
No.
The same shot from the second shot of the dinner plate.
What is that little white cup thing with green stuff?
It's cum.
Yeah, it looks like a semen sample.
Bukkake.
It's dumb. It's soup. It's that, I think it's that broccoli cream soup.
You turn to your neighbor and heave it on their back.
Do you think that is a tiny tray,
it's
though?
the smallest cup of soup ever.
It really is. Look at the silverware. You could tell how small everything is.
Get a thimble of soup.
$40. You're getting that and that wonderful entertainment.
With the horrible vegetable medley.
Wow.
Nothing worse than a vegetable medley.
I hate fucking vegetable medleys.
They're the
hate them.
A medley.
There's nothing medley about it.
Some tells me they're opening a lot of cellophane bags in the kitchen down there in Branson. A lot of fucking plastic bags are being opened.
And that horrible gray meat again.
Yeah, the gray meat.
Stop showing the horrible dinner and trying to make believe it's fun. Didn't they call it fun?
I would just eat the mashed
potatoes.
Fun-filled dinner. This is the longest commercial for Yakov's dinner adventure.
Well, this was supposed to be about Greg Brady, but we found another nugget of gold here.
Yeah. Anything in Branson.
The Yakov dinner adventure. Go ahead.
our dinner, not only our performers will be dancing, but your taste buds will too.
Your taste buds will be dancing too, not just the performers.
Looks like he hires a lot of Russians, huh?
Yeah. He brought them all over.
The Russians employed.
Former KGB.
Mm-hmm.
Will too.
The food was wonderful and very much worth the price.
The food was fun.
I cleaned my plate. It was much better than I expected, and it was nice and hot. I don't know how you did it, but it was great.
Hold on, pause that.
What?
This woman is awed by the fact that the food was hot. Where do you live, you cunt, in an igloo?
She's not expecting much. She didn't set her sights high, so she wouldn't be disappointed.
What'd you expect, donkey shit on a plate?
But once again, a guy did all the interviews, and he put this together. Why would you leave the part where she's amazed that the food was
I don't know
hot?
how you did it. An oven?
Yeah.
You dummy.
How boring is your place that you're leaving that clip in?
Not many of the brothers down there in the shows at Branson. I see a common theme: white people,
old white people.
She looks like a fucking grown-up Oliver from the Brady Bunch. What an ugly woman.
Yeah, she really is. 2 weeks.
I hate this lady.
She just showed her amazement that they keep the food hot.
Yeah, rewind. Let me hear her say
she couldn't get
that
over
she's
it.
amazed by the hot food.
This is the promo video, and they had to leave this in for some reason. I don't get it. I don't get it, but hit it.
I cleaned my plate. It was much better than I expected, and it was nice and hot. I don't know how you did it, but it was great.
This is a fantastic meal prepared for you by my
He's showing the stupid plate of food again.
Yakov's got the platter in his hand. He's wearing the Russian customary wool hat, like he's ready to do that dumb Russian dance. And he's wearing like the Russian tea room waiter outfits.
Yeah.
And now he's going to tell us about the food himself.
Why? The food looks shitty.
Oh, he's talking this shit up, dude.
All right,
you got to sell it.
All right, let's go.
It looks shitty, so Yakov's got to talk it up.
He's got the tray of food in his left hand, and he's using his right hand, gesturing a lot.
Yes.
Here we go.
fantastic meal prepared for you by my personal chef. You get beef brisket, a chicken breast fillet, creamy mashed potatoes, vegetable medley, a sweet corn muffin, and a delicious soup. This mouth-watering meal served to you on the golden platter with linen napkins, real silverware, and a fake candle.
Wow.
I am so
sick of hearing real silverware.
He's selling the real silverware part of it.
And why is his nose clogged?
And these plates don't have holes in middle, so food will not tumble to floor when plates picked up. Gives a shit.
He's selling like the worst thing. An actual bowl to hold your soup. You don't have to have it ladled hot into your cupped hands.
With linen napkins, real silverware, and a fake candle. And to top it all off.
Oh, he's laughing.
I would bet a lot of money that he might have ate the food once.
Oh, you don't eat that shit.
To put his stamp of approval on it.
Oh,
and hasn't
God.
eaten it since.
They need a fake candle because the Yakov had a dream that he's standing outside his place up in flames with just on fire old people running out of the place.
Calling lawyers.
Horrific pain. What the country.
Well, I'm sure there's a lot of people in there with oxygen tanks and stuff.
Yeah, probably. You can't have any open flames around the table.
Dry blue hair. I mean, you can't have fucking candles around that joint.
Some old broad's head fucking catches on fire. How great would that be? All that hairspray they put in.
He does sound stuffy.
It sounds extremely stuffy.
He's very stuffy.
He's got a weird color in his beard, too, man.
Yeah, something's going on there. Looks like he painted it on.
Yeah, very, very strange. Hit it.
All right. Now it's dessert.
And to top it all off, scrumptious strawberry Romanov, which is a Russian version of strawberry shortcake. We take our food from...
You notice how he made believe he was going in for a scoop and then they cut it?
Yeah.
Because Yakov don't eat that shit.
Yakov ain't eating that shit.
He don't eat that shit.
He goes back to his fucking room and there's just chicks, naked chicks and cocaine.
When he takes a bite, he probably spit it out. He goes, this tastes like cock of moose.
Remember, it's his own private chef.
My own private chef.
I think his own private chef is sitting there fucking slopping this shit out for the old people.
No.
Hell no.
We take our food preparation very seriously. Everything from the corn muffins to the brisket is prepared right here in our very own kitchen.
Where else would it be
My
prepared?
personal chef and his team
Big
can
A.
make up to 1,800 meals in a single show.
Some people ask, how can you eat dinner in the theater?
No one asks.
There's no table.
Because there's no entertainment to distract you. So while you're watching people jump like fools, you can eat without worrying to applause or laugh.
Okay. I just heard something. Did you hear that on me? This could be great. This could be great.
See, I thought, I got to give it away ahead of time. I was extremely uncomfortable by the tray.
The tray.
Because everything is squeezed onto the tray. You feel you feel like you're in a hoarder's house.
Oh,
There's no room for anything. Now this
Rewind
broad
her and let her say what she just
how
said.
could you eat dinner without a table?
Listen to this.
Listen to this.
Single show.
Some people ask, how can you eat dinner in the theater since there's no table?
Oh, no.
You have to put that shitty tray on your lap.
Precariously balance that fucking thing on your lap.
It's the tiniest tray ever.
That's what the fucking... Oh, what are these little fold-out things?
No, I'm sure you just rested on your fucking... Well, she'll probably explain.
She's going to explain, but you... Oh, my God. People are spilling food left and right.
You know why? Because then they could just come in and sweep the floor down and get another show going. They don't have to clean tables. They don't have to worry about tables and chairs.
Nothing worse than when you have to eat your meal on your lap.
Well, what do they do? But what do they sit on? Are they just chairs?
We're going to find out. What do you think?
Fists.
I don't know, but this sounds like so fucking bad. $40, no table. Blow me.
She's going to brag about the tiny tray, I think.
Yeah, that's definitely it. All right, let's hear.
Come on, I'll show you.
Okay, show us.
Oh, it's like
Actually, we do have tables.
No, you don't.
And they're custom built just for our
Oh, they
chairs.
flip out like an
We
airplane.
have a little secret. There are 4 very strong magnets embedded in each table. It prevents sliding and slipping.
The only way to really say...
my God.
Pause. Why are they promoting the
God.
stupid fucking tray table with the magnets?
So you got to sit there in a theater seat, like a movie theater seat that has a fold-out thing like an airplane, like in the armrest. It comes out, and then sit there and eat literally 2 inches away from the slob next to you.
Do you know how many fucking people
promoting it this way? Yeah, this is this final selling point where you're like, oh, the 4 magnets. We got to get tickets immediately.
4 magnets?
I didn't know they had the 4 magnets.
I thought there were 3. I was expecting 3 magnets. I'm very impressed with Yakov's Theater.
This place gives you 4.
4 magnets.
Honey, we got to get tickets for the next show.
We've been to so many 2-magnet places, and the tray slipped and slid all night.
Do you know how many old people must be cutting the meat and the tray flips on the floor?
Yes.
So they finally had to come up with the magnet system.
And you're just hitting elbows with some geriatric fucking disgusting slob.
Oh, man. Fucking getting old's going to suck.
Yakov. You think Yakov sits down there in those chairs and eats on his fucking 4-magnet tray?
No, he's having his sinuses fixed.
Oh, God.
But half the videos, this lady fucking promoting the magnets.
I'd love to see the fucking magnets pull an old bag's bridge work right out of her mouth. Bang! It just fucking flies out of her face onto the tray.
They're just addressing what they know the old people watching this are going to be asking.
Exactly. Yeah, I'm sure.
By accident.
Absolutely.
All right, let's learn about the magnets, please. I need to know more about the magnets for the
The only way to really say it in words is that it's an experience. I don't think it's a show. I think it's beyond that. There's an emotional value in this show that it's hard to put in words, and I think you just have to see it to really understand it.
Yakov's Dinner Adventure. It will blow you away.
Oh, man. that looked like a goof.
Hey, let's look at the TV chef.
Oh, yeah.
That pranked everybody. Is this relatively new?
It happened over Christmas.
And what local TV news channel fell for this?
He went to 5 different morning shows in Wisconsin and Illinois.
How did he get booked?
Well, apparently it's the same people.
What do you mean? Look at our local news.
Yeah.
I would assume it would be very easy to get yourself booked on a local TV
Yeah, I'm trying
news
to figure
show.
out like how you go about it.
You got to have a good scam, and he had a good scam in this case. And he said he had this book, and he made a fake cover for the book. Because in one of the videos, it's hilarious because he had a book signing that he was promoting at Barnes & Noble, and he said, well, I got to cancel the book signing because the books didn't come in.
Books didn't come in yet.
Right. I want to cancel the book signing.
So what does he put out, like a press release thing and send it to the...
Sure.
He probably has somebody call.
Or he probably calls because he's not famous, so he could call
Right.
saying, hey, my client, even though he's the same guy.
I mean, it's pretty good. to be able to get that far.
Right.
It's him and this other guy who are also behind the Yo-Yo guy from a couple years ago.
Yeah.
They created the Found Footage Festival. So this is all trying just to promote their Found Footage Festival.
What's that?
It's just like it's a film fest full of, that's so much alliteration, found footage.
Yes.
It's like where they first started playing the Winnebago Man.
Oh, okay.
Like where they find tapes that have been circulating everywhere, and they make a whole film festival.
Where is this?
Winnebago Man. If you've never seen that, that is really really good.
Accoutrement.
All right, let's look at the TV chef that was pranking the local news.
Do you want to look at the montage or the full segment? I like the full segment just because you get
all right,
how
full
awkward
segment,
it
and then
is.
we'll fill in the blanks because I saw the montage one.
Okay.
I got some thoughts on the montage one.
Oh, good.
Or my favorite parts of it.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Something in the kitchen. Well, I'm not cooking. You're lucky because I'm actually not cooking. But 'tis the season for get-togethers, and more often than not, that it translates into leftovers. So this morning, you're in luck. Chef Keith Gerke is here, author of Leftovers Right, Making a Winner of Last Night's Dinner.
Pretty good title,
That's
right?
a great book title.
Thank you very much.
Yes, thanks for being here.
Thank you for having me. Yes,
Pause.
leftovers are my...
I swear to you, I would be suspicious already.
Right away.
Why aren't they
right?
suspicious?
He's got his
He
chef
looks like
hat
an
on.
idiot.
Yeah.
Leftovers right.
But I think he's purposely trying to look like an idiot.
Oh, yeah.
He's not he's not trying to blend in too much.
No.
He wants it perfectly obvious that he's
goofing.
He's goofing on him.
Yeah, he wants it to be completely absurd.
Right.
thing. My mother, Mama Gerke, grew up making creative, fun leftovers, and 9 times out of 10, you're throwing leftovers away, or I feed them to my dog. I got a little dog champion fan, Fable Little Star, and she loves it. She said, you know what? She doesn't deserve them. Your family deserves the leftovers. So.
But sometimes it can be like, oh, the same turkey over and over.
Exactly.
So you're getting creative here.
Let's get started here. Yeah. First of all, mashed potatoes, boring, right?
Right.
How about a mashed potato ice cream cone? What do you think about that?
That's fun.
All right. So you just basically, this is real simple. You could have your daughter do this or whoever. You put a little scoop of gravy. It can be room temperature because your hand kind of warms it up. It's like a drumstick, almost, like one of those frozen things. And you just put in some of this. But the fun part comes with the toppings. So I have to go ahead and put some. These are your sprinkles. I think of this as like a Sunday
corn
bar.
sprinkles.
Yeah.
Okay.
So put on some corn sprinkles. And
Come on.
your cranberry cherry on top.
She's putting
Fun.
corn.
But to get the kids involved too, we talk about getting them involved in the kitchen. This is an easy way to do
So
it.
important.
Hook, line, and sinker. She's just buying this.
Why would you buy this?
Because she's in it. She doesn't know. Like, she's been told this is the segment, and now she's in it.
She's holding an ice cream cone with mashed potatoes
And gravy in it.
and warm.
And your hand, he's at room temperature because your hand will warm it up.
Handle warm it up.
Room temperature gravy.
And then she's trying to find the hook on it.
Right.
Oh, it is good because when you could get the kids involved.
The kids
The kids involved. That she's putting her what on top? Her
Corn and cranberry for cherry.
Her corn sprinkles
and her cranberry.
cranberry cherry.
You don't think that looks good?
Awful is that? How
And then
awful.
and you put he has like one of those little cones.
Yeah.
And you put the gravy in first. So it's just now you eat the mashed potatoes, then you just have an ice cream cone.
You're not
full of
getting to
warm
the gravy.
Yeah.
No.
Just a drink.
Not even warm gravy, room temperature.
Yeah, when you put
soaked into the
when you put the gravy on top.
right,
Yeah.
No, you have to start with the gravy.
hand
soaking
will warm
into
it
the
up.
cone.
Right. All right. Let's continue. This is great.
How fun. But to get the kids involved too, we talk about getting them involved so often in the kitchen, and this is an easy way to do it.
So important. And, one thing, let's talk turkey. I mean, we're talking Thanksgiving, we're talking turkey.
How cute that is.
And I think a lot of people, they don't like turkey, because what I hear over and over is when they microwave it, and when it has the smell, it kind of, it's like, you take off the lid, and it's like, who farted, or what, and it's like, and what it is, I found, there's bacteria that forms like a flatulent smell, or kind of like a bathroom smell, but it's fine, it's
Oh my
perfect.
God. He's and she's like, yeah.
Who eats turkey that smells like shit?
Smells like flatulence.
There's a thing on there.
Flatulence like a bathroom smell.
This guy's great.
Really safe. You just
Okay.
put it in enough stuff. It doesn't matter.
It just covers that up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Case in point, we've got right here, you've heard of ants on a log, the
Right.
kindergarten favorite with celery. Here we have ants on a leg, a clever spoof on that, isn't it?
Yeah, that is really cute.
Why don't you take a bite of these? These are actually good if you get a cranberry in the bite. It's
She's
just,
eating.
because then you got your mashed potatoes and it's all in one. Kids have a lot of fun.
That's convenient.
Here's my favorite.
It's a drumstick, a turkey drumstick.
That he just spread mashed potatoes on and
cranberries.
And put cranberries on
top.
Yeah.
And she's like, yeah. She doesn't look like she's enjoying it.
Because his theory is that if you take the turkey out of the fridge and put the mashed potatoes and cranberries on top of it, it'll remove the flatulence
smell.
She's just buying it.
The bathroom
From
smell.
the bacteria.
Right.
And she just eats it.
We got to get this guy in the show somehow.
Oh, yeah.
This one's a little fun. Remember hand turkeys in kindergarten?
Right.
Tracing your hand?
Right.
Let's do that on flatbread. Let's create a fun turkey sandwich. So I got a marker there. We got scissors. I love hands.
Oh, cool.
Yes.
Okay.
And you're gonna
marker on the bread you're eating.
Inside the
It's a
line, obviously.
Sharpie. And she goes, oh, cool.
Can't stress enough. You don't want to ingest the marker.
We're not recommending that.
And safety is important too. Like, why don't you go ahead and take your scissors, cut that out.
They're cutting Peter with scissors.
Yeah, you can't. I mean, I do stress. We have a motto in the Gurkey family: accidents stink. You don't want to have an accident. So when you're doing kids,
That's the
with
motto.
kids here, you got to be.
And the family. Accidents stink.
That's a good family motto to have.
In the Gurkey family.
The Gurkey family.
What type of coincidence would it be if somebody who dedicated his life to turkey leftovers actually had the last name of Gurkey?
Gurkey.
Right.
Is that what is Gurkey?
He said
It
that
just rhymes with turkey.
Yeah, he said it's the Gurkey family.
Oh, I didn't even catch that. Okay.
Yeah.
But, this is the best.
She's cutting out her pita bread.
Well, you know what they always say?
Turkey hand.
Accidents stink.
Stink, right.
Oh, it's a good family motto.
Right.
It's very, very good.
And kids, with kids here, you got to be sure that.
Be careful.
Yeah, you can actually cut it for them if you want. Now, you microwave the turkey to heat it up, and you're going to actually make 2 of these, so you can have a top and a bottom.
Oh, and it's like a sandwich.
Yeah, and a lot of chefs don't like microwaves. I think they're fine. They're a chef's best friend. They are.
They're real life.
Yeah, it's a time saver.
They're a chef's best.
That is awesome.
Such a great fucking goof.
I think they're fine.
And she's just running with it.
Oh, yeah, she is.
She's in it, dude. She doesn't know what to do.
Yeah.
She's got to make it work.
No, she's completely believing.
Yeah.
Dedicated to it.
That is suspicious when the chef comes on advocating for microwave.
Right.
Some chef's best friend.
I think they're fine. They're a chef's best friend.
They're real life. It's what most of us have to use.
It's a time
Real
saver,
life.
and all these recipes
She's
work
cutting
in
out
real
her
life.
turkey hand.
And so what you do is, mine's a little sloppy here this morning,
is,
but
too.
you'll get the idea.
Okay.
And then what we do is, let's scoop on some of the turkey. Here's my hand.
Okay.
And then you put on your hand. Generally, you'd want to get more marker off than that, but we'll do our best.
Just for TV's sake,
Yeah.
get it.
Marker.
And let
Okay.
me show you what the finished product is, because you can really have fun with this.
That's so cute.
I put some of these frilly toothpicks, 2 eyes.
Right.
I had to do this in the car, so it's not perfect. But you can be real creative with this and just have fun and pour some gravy on it. Go
But
crazy.
what a fun way. And again, instead of throwing the food away, stretching that food dollar and really making it
That
work and
food
getting your
dollar.
kids excited about
Right.
eating.
Exactly, yes.
All right, so come
a
meet
horrible
Chef
looking
Pete
sandwich.
today. You are
I had to
going
do
be
it in the
at Barnes
car.
& Noble at 1 o'clock. He's going to be signing copies of his new book.
Actually, I should say I just checked my email before, and I might have to cancel the signing because the books have not arrived.
Oh, well, okay, never mind then.
Could I mention my charity real quick?
Sure,
It's called
absolutely.
the Leftovers Project. We're asking, it's like a canned food drive, but with leftovers. So you bring your leftovers a week old or less down, and we reheat them. It's at participating Walmarts, and just we ask if you bring a Tupperware container, people keep losing it. Sometimes they get legs and walk away.
Right.
But
That's a great
So
idea.
it's leftoverproject.biz.
The book is called Leftovers Right, Make a Winner of Last Night's Dinner.
Biz. No one has the .biz.
Why would a charity register a .biz?
Is she even listening at this
great.
point?
He's asking people to bring their
Right.
leftovers to Walmart.
To Walmart, participating Walmart.
He's smart to say participating
Oh,
Walmarts.
great.
For his .biz.
.biz.
It's almost over this one.
Yeah,
Great
so
idea.
it's leftoverproject.biz.
The book is called Leftovers Right, Make a Winner of Last Night's Dinner. Look for that at bookstores. Thanks for being here this morning.
Thanks so much for having me.
We'll put more information on fox6now.com. There you have it. Rob?
Yes?
You would enjoy this book. He's got like 300 recipes on
my
fun things for kids and what to do with leftovers.
I love that ant on a leg. That is clever.
Right?
That's good stuff. Anything to get the kids, especially my girls, to eat real food.
Oh God, they're trying to chat up the segment a little, you know?
Eat real food as if the nutritional value in mashed potatoes and an ice cream cone.
Show Jimmy the montage because the blender.
That's
So this is
fucking
the guy that went on 5 different local.
Right. This is
My favorite line, by the way, was when he
shows.
goes, "I had to do this in the car."
Right. The montage, because this is the video that's going everywhere. It's on. We're playing it off Deadspin today.
Yeah, it's everywhere, and it's
It is funny, man. I love this.
It is a few days past Thanksgiving, but chances are good you probably still have a fridge full of all those leftovers.
So this morning you're in luck. Chef Keith Gerke is here, author of Leftovers Right, making a winner of last night's dinner.
I'm self-taught. I did not go to culinary school, and I'm kind of unorthodox. People compare. Are you familiar with G.G. Allen? Do you know
He threw his own shit at the audience.
He shoved bananas up his ass and shit it out into the crowd.
Oh, I can't get enough of the local news getting hammered. G.G. Allen.
This guy's brilliant.
the G.G. Allen of leftovers.
Right.
In this montage clip, you're gonna hear some of the stuff we just played, but it's okay because it moves around.
Deal with it.
Yeah, just deal with it, please.
What do you think about that?
That's fun.
All right, you put a little scoop of gravy. It can be room temperature because your hand kind of warms it up. It's like a drumstick almost, you know, like one of those frozen
So
things.
disgusting how it would
Put in some of
soak
this.
into
There's
the.
a statistic that around the holidays,
cone.
around Christmas, especially between Thanksgiving and Christmas, one of the highest suicide rates. And I think part of that is because of the stress of what are you going to do with these leftovers. This is not vegetarian. I recently went vegetarian, so some of the recipes in here aren't vegetarian. It's fine.
Okay.
For me, it's like part health reasons, but then also you read things like the average person eats like 1.5 pounds of feces a year. No, thank you. There's a Judas Priest song called "A Turtle."
I love it because they're little asides.
Right.
Yeah.
Like he says them in a way that the anchor or the news person doesn't really have to acknowledge them and discuss it because it's just a quick aside.
Right.
And it's done under the guise of a legitimate conversation.
Of course. And he's has so much else to tell you that he can't stop after saying that.
Right.
Point.
He's getting out some great lines.
Right.
And he's not rushing to get it. Like, he's not filling it up with lines.
No,
like he's just sprinkling them in.
Sprinkle
so it
in
seems
and
legit.
back to the cooking.
There's a Judas Priest song called "A Turbo Lover." Well, I call this Turbo Gravy. It's a spoof on that, and it's basically taking gravy to the next level. Why don't you give me a hand here? This is what you do. You're basically just going to put like some of your ham in here.
Ham in the
put all of it
blender.
in. I want you to just scoop a little bit of the pumpkin pie. Try not to get the crust in too much. And I'm going to put in a little extra corn.
Ham,
here.
green
And then,
beans,
like,
corn.
even, like,
In a
fried
blender.
chicken, put it
In a
all in there.
blender.
Even if your
Pumpkin
mashed
pie.
potatoes have butter, they're okay?
Yeah, it's
Mashed
fine. It's all
potatoes
gonna
in the
come out wash.
blender.
And then add more gravy.
Pause real quick.
Oh my God.
And hasn't he already said he's a vegetarian, so he probably can't drink this?
Right.
And she goes, is it okay if the mashed potatoes have butter on them? And he goes, oh, it's fine. It's all going to come out in the wash.
Oh my God.
And then he just dumps a bunch of gravy in the blender with ham and green beans and corn. This is fucking
What a
disgusting.
bad suggestion for leftovers.
Who would buy this?
Gravy.
Of course,
yes.
we need more gravy.
Yeah,
Make
of
some
course.
gravy.
I'm using
And then
2%.
milk.
You can
He's
skim
putting
for
milk
a
in with.
healthy menu. Just put on some corn sprinkles.
Do that here.
And of course, don't forget your cranberry.
You could use
cherry
2%
on
for a
top.
heart
I always
healthy
do
menu.
a wrap. That's kind of a.
That's easy. That's
Yeah, like it's
This
like
guy's Thanksgiving
the wrap.
leftovers in the
beatbox.
blender.
Like
a
a
beatbox.
He makes her
well,
do a
holidays are here, and
beatbox.
it's time for cheer. But the leftovers have you feeling fear. Go to the fridge, take out the container. You can make your leftovers even greater. Wrap is great. Wrap is great. Boom. And this is like Jamba Juice, eat your heart out, right? Just take a funnel that you get at a hardware store.
Jamba Juice, eat your heart
Eat your heart out. He's blending fucking meat leftovers.
He's making ham and pumpkin pie juice. Eat your heart out. That's Jamba Juice. Why didn't we think of that?
Yeah. Oh, damn.
Take a funnel that you get at a hardware store, put it in an old milk jug, and this will just put it in
pouring
here.
this
You can put
disgusting
6 meals
concoction.
or more in this milk jug. That's
6
taken a long time
meals.
to drain. And this is so fun. My daughter's Spirit and Curtis Ann love these foods.
My
Maybe
daughter's
not as
Spirit
abundant as we'd like.
and Curtis
Just
Ann.
try a little bit of that. But I can show you. You have.
He made the news anchor drink.
Wait, oh, his daughter's names are Spirit and Curtis Ann.
Curtis Ann. It's fucking great.
Try a little bit of that. But I can show you. You have a finished milk jug here.
Oh,
and
my.
The fat does go to the top, so you got to
So you could
give
skim
it a
it
good.
off.
Whoa.
Come meet Chef Keith today. You are going to be at Barnes & Noble at 1 o'clock. He's going to be signing copies of his new book.
Actually, I should say I just checked my email before.
What a
and
great
I
book
might have to
cover he
cancel the
made,
signing
too.
because
It
the
really
books
looks
have not arrived.
authentic.
Oh, well, okay, never mind then.
My daughter won't even try this stuff without the whipped cream. Like
Oh.
you're going to have whipped
Look at her
cream.
face. Look at the anchor's face.
He
tips the whole table over.
Oh God.
We're going to throw things out to Mark for a check of our weather.
Sounds like some great
She
recipes
goes to
there to try
weather.
out with your leftovers. Please let me see. Please let me see the fucking the table tipping.
It's so.
He's trying to get whipped cream on it, and he knocks the whole table over. Oh God, I'm sorry. He goes.
Everything goes the blender, the fucking everything falls over.
Found footage fest. This guy's great.
Look at the reporter's face too, because she just had a drink of it.
Oh, she had some?
She's disgusted.
Oh, disgusting.
And he wants to put whipped cream on it, and then he knocks.
Yeah.
He was falling over. It's always funny.
Yeah. Do you think he does that on purpose?
I'm not sure
that
this
was
one.
Oh, he definitely did that on purpose.
Let's see. He
Oh,
might.
I'm
he,
sorry.
Absolutely.
Let me say it.
Without the whipped cream. Like
Oh.
you're going to have whipped cream left over, right? I am so sorry.
He worked that leg, of course.
We're going to throw things out to Mark for a check of our weather.
Sounds like some great recipes there to try out with your leftovers.
Oh, that's
He's
great.
just trying to help her out.
That's
You
really
know.
funny, man.
That is hilarious. We'll tweet that out.
Yeah, we're tweeting that out. And then, do you also want to see the Yo-Yo Master?
So is this the same guy?
It's the same group. I'm not.
Same group of guys?
It may be the same guy, but it's the same group. Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't seen the Yo-Yo Master yet.
Okay, this-
O&A show on Twitter. We'll tweet those videos out to you right now.
All these videos are going out. This is actually from 2010. We just never played it.
Okay.
Welcome back to Good Morning Force.
And it's the same thing. It's a local news show.
Yeah.
And this guy is on the show. I think well, I don't know if it's the same guy or not. But he's claiming to be a yo-yo master.
Right.
And so he's going to show the news show his yo-yo tricks.
His yo-yo skills.
Yeah.
States, it is finally Friday morning. Kay Strauss is back with us again from Zip Zap. We thank you for joining us this morning. You've got your hands full of yo-yos right now. You got, what, 4 yo-yos per hand, right?
Right, and what I do is, it's called the Blue Flying Angel.
Okay.
And it's like...
Do I need to get out of the way for this?
Yeah,
He has a yellow hat and
you do.
fucking
No, what we do,
suspenders.
or I'll do is, I'll get into the room and the kids will be running around and they'll be all excited. And so I try to start things off on their level and try to hook them with something like a rap.
Okay.
So it's, and it's kind of clever because it includes me.
Okay.
And it goes, hey, they're up in the sky. It's the K Strauss, the yo-yo guy. And then I do the yo-yo-yo. You know, and I get them going and I get them into it.
Okay.
And so once I do that, they are ready to learn.
Okay, so you're ready to do the trick? Then I tell you what, I'm going to get out of the way here. All
right.
Strauss, go ahead and take it away.
And I usually have like a headpiece for this. No, for effect.
Okay.
Because I act like I'm in a Blue Angel.
Okay.
So I say, air traffic control, we are ready for takeoff. All right, 10-4, guys, let's roll.
He's not yo-yoing.
So you get that one going?
He's just spinning it in a circle, his right hand.
With the string.
Oops. Lost one.
And he's spinning
And
a bunch of them in a circle.
They're not yo-yoing.
But if you just listen to it, he starts by swinging his other hand, and he drops one right away, and he just goes, oops, lost one.
He just keeps going.
And now he's just spinning them on a string.
There's no
around.
yo-yoing.
He's
Yeah,
the
no
Blue Angel.
yo-yoing.
This is the Blue Angel.
Well, he is the Blue Angel. Yes.
Oops. Lost one. And then we're going and we get worrying and we're like, all right, everybody, let's take it down to the ground and we'll get into a Huey.
And we get swinging them both over his head and
he's spinning her. Everything's getting tangled.
And now he's just spinning them both like in one shot.
Over his head.
All right, everyone, we're gonna switch it off here and let's bring it back home for a clean landing. 10-4.
He falls on the ground.
He gets up.
Oh,
what a terrible segment.
That was horrible.
What a terrible.
What do you think that guy's thinking? He's got to be standing there going,
oh, this guy
oh my God, this
stinks."
segment is bombing. Oh, no.
All the yo-yos are stuck together and stuck to his fingers.
He can't get them untangled.
And he whispers, what should I do?
What should I do? Is that what he whispered
Yes,
to? What
yes.
should I do?
Listen, he goes,
Wait.
what should I do?
Oh, that's
say that?
brilliant.
Yes, he did. He
Listen,
whispers
listen,
it.
listen.
When?
Listen.
Listen again.
You okay?
Yeah, I got very dizzy.
Okay. You want to continue where you're at, or can you do that? Okay, because you've got all 8 yo-yos in there.
Like a little kid. You want to continue where you are. And he starts aggressively shaking his head. And then he shows his fingers to the guy, and all the yo-yos are stuck together.
Wait, which guy said, what do you want to do?
The
guy on the left, the news guy.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
But actually, we got 7 now. So,
Honestly, I think I'm going to give up some of the yo-yo stuff because I don't have the muscle memory.
Okay.
Muscle.
Well, anyway, but you do go out to schools and talk a little bit more about the Zip Zap and what they do. Like you said, this is actually for it's a nonprofit.
It's a nonprofit. They're based in Minneapolis. I met them at the Burlington Yo-Yo Championship in Wisconsin.
Okay.
And they've just been sending me around, and I've been in schools. Tomorrow, I'm all the way down in Arkansas.
Okay. Well, again, thank you for taking the time. You were in Omaha yesterday, so you've been on the road quite a bit. And, of course, we'll put the information about Zip Zap on our website. And, of course, it's zipzapllc.com, correct?
Zip Zap, yes, LLC.com.
So, again, we'll put all that information on our website. We're going to draw to find out who is going to be winning barbecue from Richard's Hog Wild. That's coming your way next.
It just sounds awful.
That's
on Deadspin as well. But
Yeah,
we'll
and
tweet that
we're
out.
tweeting it out, too.
All right, good.
Is this guy with the chef, or they just independently did this stuff?
No, they're all together.
Oh, they are.
I mean, this happened a couple years ago.
Okay.
But it's all part of they organized
God,
this
fucking good.
film festival together.
What a set of balls to
kidding.
Do that, to carry through with
Just
it.
crash and burn on live TV like that.
Yes, oh my God. You're just bombing.
And
Let's get the word out. I want to talk to these guys.
We'll see if we can find him.
Yeah.
The yo-yo guy looks so sad.
Yeah, he definitely looks sad.
He's like,
he wants to be good.
I think I'm going to give up some of the yo-yo stuff.
The Huey.
He lost
Now
his
we'll do the Huey.
He lost his muscle memory.
Muscle memory.
For yo-yoing.
Oh, that's fantastic.
All right, join the Twitter account, O&A Show, please.
Oh, yeah.
All this visual crap, we tweet out the links immediately as we talk about them. All right?
Gotta love it.
Yeah. And we'll be back.
Wait, I got a crazy travel story when we get back.
Uh-oh.
Fucking crazy. What happened?
We'll be back with more Opie and Anthony on Sirius XM.
What are you into?
You know what? I'm going to do something that's just going to prey on how stupid people are.
Yeah, you make a fortune then.
Yeah, I'm either going to tell fortunes or write a self-help book.
Perfect. Speaking of how stupid
You're
people are.
perfect, just the way you are.
But Bill would fall apart, though, trying to be positive because he would say something. Nah, Doug, your life's going to be great. Dumb motherfucker. Dad, keep believing your life's going to... Bill would fall apart.
Yeah. You're just,
As fucking stupid as you are, there's no way you're ever going to be depressed.
You happy? You happy? Good. You stay fucking happy with all the shit going on. Go ahead.
Guilty as charged.
Going with how stupid people are, I watched a commercial yesterday for 5 fucking minutes, and I can't believe this is on TV. It's the late night shit, right?
Yep.
Where
I love those.
it's a gadget to break your eggs. Have you seen this thing?
Of course.
Genius. What is it called? Easy.
A wall.
Countertop.
Fist. Somebody without arthritis.
Wife's head.
Exactly. A good boot. The ovary eggs. Get it?
But it shows. Yeah, there it is. The easy cracker.
Doesn't it? Yeah. It
shows.
It splits the egg.
It shows ordinary people extremely annoyed because there's a little eggshell maybe in their fucking blueberry muffin.
The infomercial, dude, is the best thing for making the easiest thing look like a pain in the ass. You know what a problem blankets can be. And they show people like trying to put a blanket over their shoulder.
Wait, start over.
Just freaking out.
We love breaking these commercials down. Wait, start over. We love breaking these down. Watch.
They have fat fingers.
Yeah.
Look, you think
Whether you crack them like this or you crack them like that, you're going to end up with a real mess.
The music is great.
Hello from Wendy, and wait until you see what I have in store.
This is the Snapple lady.
The Easy Cracker. Now you can crack eggs quickly.
That's the
and
14-year-old they let on
without
Southwest.
all the drop shells. Whenever I'd crack an egg, there'd be a mess on the stove, a
fat
mess on the
cunt.
counter, and eggshells in my quiche. But not anymore with my new
Looks
Easy
like a
Cracker.
walrus.
It's because her arm weighed so much she couldn't stop the momentum.
How easy is this?
Well, it's as easy as doing it without that.
How about having to separate egg whites?
No one separates it like that.
Jesus Christ.
Having a fucking conniption.
Fucking Bob Dole would have an easier time with the egg.
You get the egg separator, too.
Yes.
Thank God.
Whip up a healthy egg white
Healthy.
Fatso.
Have you ever had one?
pudding. Woohoo! Stop picking those shells off of your hard-boiled eggs. Let the Easy
How much does the
Cracker
crew
do it
want to
for
kill
you.
her?
One squeeze removes the shell for a delicious egg salad. Let the little ones help out
Hey,
in baking
Uncle
those
Paul.
cookies. Now you too can
Little kid in his Freddy
crack
Krueger sweater.
with the Easy Cracker. So call now.
Like to
and
crack
order
her in the
Easy
fucking mouth.
Egg separator.
Let's break her
for
fucking
only
jaw.
$19.95. $5! Of course there's more. Order now and I'll throw in the Easy Scrambler just for you. It mixes the
I
egg
wanna
inside
kill
the
her.
Listen
Yeah.
what this does, though.
Scrambled eggs every
It mixes the egg
time. Now it's
inside the
yours.
shell before you crack it.
Yeah.
So get
Wow.
cracking and
So does
order
handing it to
now.
Michael J. Fox.
Jesus Christ, Jimmy.
And the new thing is, they'll send you a second one for free. Just pay separate
And it's
shipping.
still $19.95. You know what's the greatest thing about that scam is
We know.
is it's always $19.
The
It's been
shipping.
my whole life.
They get
It's
you with the
been-
shipping,
No, I'm
though.
saying my whole life it's been $19.95,
yeah.
and the people are still millionaires.
And yeah, they make you buy two. Because they're not giving you another one for free. I mean, I don't think I'm breaking any new ground here.
No.
But they're not giving you another one for free. It costs them nothing to make. So they're forcing you to buy two. And then, now the big scam is pay separate shipping or processing.
It's like $7.50.
And it's a ridiculous amount.
And they could put all this in one fucking
box.
but they ship out 3 boxes, so they get you with the shipping on all 3 boxes. That's the actual scam and all this shit. I got to say, this Wendy, the Snapple lady, one of my favorite stories. She was on Celebrity Fit Club, and they break down why you're fat. And her reason for being fat her whole life was that her parents decided to have another kid.
Yeah, and she felt all bad and left out.
Her
so she
parents brought home another kid. They decided, God forbid, to have a second child, and that set her down the road of overeating.
So what? She could then fall on the other kid and kill it?
Yeah.
She ate it.
She felt so bad she took to eating sides of beef and fucking falling on sailboats.
Yeah, at some point they just got to be like, no, you're just sort of slothful.
Yeah, you're a fucking pig.
Yeah,
just accept.
I'm fat because I have a sister. That's the worst excuse.
That's why I love it. That's why I love it. That's what I wish we could find that audio because she really tries to sell it too.
Fucking gluttonous.
I talked to DeRosa about that a zillion times when we're sitting there bitching about the business. I go, dude, we just got to come up with some sort of hunk of shit.
Yeah.
That there's a genius in that.
Most of
us, I would never think of cracking the egg and just thinking that it's difficult.
No, but they've had those shows, that Inventor show.
But I think the problem is, I think a lot of us have come up with the easy cracker, but then thought this is the stupidest idea ever, so I'm not even going to go any further with my dumb idea.
What else
but
is
then
easy
someone
to
does
do?
it.
Opening a door is easy.
Yeah.
What, 1995, they make a plastic hand that pushes it open. You know, and then you just got to show people like doing that Fred Sanford hand. How many times did this happen?
You try to open a door, but your hand just won't turn the knob.
What's the worst thing?
No, I know. You make like a doggy door for adults. You just walk through. How easy is it? How many times have you walked in, locked your door, and remembered you forgot something in your car? With an adult doggy door.
What's the worst invention ever that's sold?
I mean, that's
that
up there.
Easy Cracker's got to be way the fuck up there. That just would take up space.
I'm sure Ron Popeil has had a few
Ron
creepy
Popeil.
ones.
But what's the greatest one of all time that's sold? Worst one of all time.
I would love to
sold.
see Billy Mays like outtakes where he just can't scream about something because it's so stupid. Just like, really? That's a good one, man. My favorite one was the guys who was selling quarters late at night. They were selling quarters for like $19.95, something like that. But their thing was they were directly from the mint. They were these special quarters, and they gave you a little book. I used to do a bit on it. They gave you this book to put it in. And the line in my act was, "We'll throw in another quarter. That is a 50-cent value for only $19.95."
I think some of the clothing organizers are pretty bad. Those hangers that it's 5 hangers.
Oh, yeah.
And then you let the one side down and everything just kind of falls down on top of itself.
Yeah.
Like the pants are all... And just space-wise, it doesn't seem to work out. Physics
Well,
dictate
because
that won't work.
everybody has a ton of shit on the floor of their closet.
Right.
And in the commercial, they don't. For some reason, they have all these clothes jammed in there.
Yeah, so your
would never
pants on
keep
the
it that
bottom
way.
hanger
Yeah, you
would be just sitting on shoes and garbage.
Right. Like that invention is for hoarders. So
Yes.
there's definitely something on the floor.
The listeners have the answer to the question. The Snuggie.
Yeah,
Worst invention ever that's sold like
I love that
crazy.
because my feet would always poke out from under a blanket. But when I put on the Snuggie, that wouldn't happen.
Well, that was
Remember
the one where they looked like any blanket is so inconvenient that, you know how blankets can be. So hard to get under and stay under. The Snuggie is a blanket with arms. And you're sitting there in half a straitjacket.
Exactly.
Yeah, you're like halfway through the trick of breaking out of it. You've already separated your shoulder.
Yeah, the Snuggie's got to be the worst.
A sweater doesn't keep your feet warm.
But you don't want to raise your heating bill. Blankets are okay, but they can slip and slide. And when you need to reach for something,
never had a
your
blanket
hands are
slip and
trapped
slide.
inside.
Why don't you buy the full-size one?
There's the Snuggie.
Exactly.
The blanket that
She's
has
laying under a
sleeves.
napkin.
The Snuggie keeps you covered and gives you the freedom to use your hands. So now you can work the remote
The monk.
or read a book.
It's what it literally is. It's the hospital monk. Your ass hanging out the back.
You know what would be a great selling point for this if they show a guy break in and then raping somebody in a blanket and trying to rape her, but he can't get to her pussy because the Snuggie's on, so he gives up and leaves. Prevents rapes.
Well, he could flip her over and fuck her in the ass.
He sure could.
I got one for you. As far as a bad one was the that thing way back in the day. You know when your glasses slipped. Was that an episode of Happy Days?
That was,
I can't
The
remember.
Jerk.
No, the
Was
jerk.
it Jerk?
The jerk.
Oh,
the
I thought it was
jerk.
1995. All of a
The
sudden,
Opti-Grab.
Opti-Grab?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the Opti-Grab.
Damn these glasses, son. I damn thee.
We got one coming in from Jersey. Jersey, what's up?
Hey, it's Ben. I just wanted to bring up the fingertip massager, I think they call it. It's basically a vibrator. I think it's like Japanese sounding. It says like, if you phonetically spell it out, it says fuck you, okay you.
Yeah.
Oh,
And then
that,
the shake weight.
I've seen that
I don't know if
one.
I've seen this one. I've seen the shake weight.
Is it the
where
women
it looks
that
like
are-
you're jerking off everything?
It's literally the size of like a clit, and they're putting it on their back. This is working. This is working it out.
Did you ever see the commercial where the women are at I think it's the nail place or something, and they're talking about it, and then the old broad that's doing their nails or helping them, or the receptionist, whatever, she goes, "That's where I got mine." and it just makes you like, because there's two kind of hot chicks talking about fingering themselves with this vibrator, and then the old hag has to look over and talk about her dried, powdery snatch. And this little fucking vibrating finger on it, on her arthritic fucking...
Yeah, you need this thing to fucking...
Rheumatoid arthritis knuckles.
Look at the picture. You need it to rub your temple.
Yeah, she's rubbing her temple.
Okay.
Going, when
that's
can
why
I
you would buy
masturbate?
that.
She's thinking, I think
When
I'll
is my
masturbate
husband
now.
going to leave so I can take care of myself?
Shit. These products stink.
Let's go to Mike in Maryland. Mike.
Hey, guys. Every time I buy a soda can and I open it up, I go ballistic because I can't keep it from spilling. So for 3 easy payments of $19.95, I can buy a cut-off bottle top and flip it over my
have you
can.
seen that one? You snap it over the top of the can, and then it's got a little screw top on it. It's as if you cut the top off of a water bottle or something and put a snap on it, a snap-on thing, so it can go on your soda can.
Get the fuck
How about you just buy bottles of soda?
And you know that leaks all over you when you drink it?
You damn well know it's not going to make a good seal. And then the top of a can is always filthy. So what? You got to clean it off and shit. Get the fuck out of
This
here.
this is the formula. You basically take something that people don't have a problem doing, and you
make it a
just
problem.
say that people have a problem doing it.
Yeah.
exactly.
It's a problem.
Yeah.
What's the other one, Mike?
The other one is when you're like cleaning out your garage and you take a plastic bag, a trash bag, and it's sitting there folding on top of itself as you're trying to scoop up all this shit that you're trying to put in the bag.
Very inconvenient.
Yes, it is. It's horrible. I go mad there too. I throw my can, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So then they come up with this liner that you stick in the bag, and it pops out and holds the bag open for you.
I love that hover round chair where they showed some woman, she wheels up in the old type wheelchair, and then the hover round guy is there smiling, and then they pop her in it, and all she's doing is going around in circles waving every time she comes around like a fucking senile old cunt, just waving to the camera. I hate that woman.
No, see, we're in a think tank right now. We're in a think tank. So you either market it towards old people or any sort of exercise thing.
Yeah. Exercise
Can I
thing.
see the woman Anthony hates?
Yeah, show the hover round woman. It infuriates me.
Search old cunt that Anthony hates.
Oh, God. The hover round commercial. She really is annoying. She comes wheeling out in one of the oldie-fashioned wheelchairs.
She's just
some
waving.
black woman.
Tell everyone which power wheelchair.
I'd love for her to roll off the edge of the Grand Canyon.
Now I'm free to see the world.
How'd they get there?
Did you hear that?
What is it?
Now I'm free to see the world.
Yeah. What is it, four-wheel drive?
Power chair in the world. And because it's portable enough to easily fit in a car trunk and powerful enough to pull a 2-ton van.
It's great. So you and your bum legs
can go almost anywhere.
pull a van if you have to.
Find out if a hover round
I don't
is
think
right
this
for
is
you.
the
Call one of our
one with the
friendly
old
mobility
broad, but
specialists for a free
wow, this guy's
evaluation
tooling.
and free hover round
Oh, you
visit.
see these things
Hover
all over
rounds
Manhattan.
like
So when I get to that age, I'm driving myself off a cliff.
In your hover round?
I'm asking for it for my birthday, and I'm just going to drive myself out into
There's
traffic.
another woman just spinning around in circles.
So call now.
Oh,
Declare
please.
your
It's in
freedom to
reverse.
see the
I love the old ladies by the Grand Canyon. It's just the best.
I want him off that lip of the canyon.
How much
so
would you love
badly.
a fucking mule just to back kick both of those old bitches?
Just praying for a rock slide.
Yeah, there's the one with the old black woman
You
spinning
guys,
around.
I knew this wasn't a dream I had. Do you remember the office chair thing? It was called the Hawaii chair, where it was supposed to like get you in shape or whatever, and all it does is kind of like move you around.
Yeah, moves you around. It's like a hula chair or some shit.
Where did that go? It's not popular anymore?
Probably sold
It's
out.
not.
The Floby, yeah, the spray on hair, the Pet Rock.
Well, Pet Rock. How far back are we going to go?
Comfort Wipe.
Oh, Comfort Wipe is great.
Was that the one with the long stick?
For fatzos, yeah, to wipe their asses.
Oh yeah, they're the Hawaii chair.
The Hawaii chair. They got just hot chicks sitting there with
Hawaii chair.
with their pelvises just
God damn, is that
spinning
hot.
around. How are you supposed
Look at this
to
guy's
fucking
awful
sit in this
facelift.
thing? Oh yeah.
White guys start getting those Asian-looking eyes. It's usually a dead giveaway.
Oh, can we hear some of this?
How do you work doing that?
Brought the Hawaii chair to a very busy work environment. Let's get some first-time reactions.
She can't
Gosh, this is amazing.
That feels great on my abs.
I can really tell
abs.
it's working. Hawaii chair while answering phones, using the computer, balancing books, or
It looks like they all got to
paperwork.
pee.
You can
They're
hardly call
just
this
moving,
work.
squirming in their chair.
Use the Hawaii chair while spilling scalding coffee on yourself.
What
Oh,
boss
song.
would allow you to bring in your Hawaii
No
chair?
one would.
Right, okay.
Thanks, Aaron Lee.
It's a distraction in the workplace.
I love the Hawaii chair.
The
we got-
Hawaii chair.
We got a guy, his wife writes for these commercials. Matt. Are you bragging, or you got something that people will care about?
No, it's not a brag. Basically, she writes the scripts for this. The people that actually produce this crap want their commercials to sound like this. It's basically crap. It expires in 15 minutes. It doesn't expire in 15 minutes. If you call 2 weeks from now, it's still going to be the same.
And if you call within the next 15 minutes, we'll send you free. And it's like, how do they keep track of 15 minutes when the commercial's airing everywhere at different times?
Right.
It's just such a lump of shit lie.
They got to have that sense of urgency, or else you'd actually think about what you will.
Yeah. They want you to buy immediately.
They only got 7 left.
Oh, shit. I better hurry. What's that one that Gilbert Gottfried's doing the voice for? The shoehorn on a stick?
Oh, yeah.
It is so fucking bad. That commercial really drives me fucking insane.
How do you wipe your ass properly with the comfort wipe?
It's horrendous, dude.
You might as well not wipe.
What's it called? This fucking
I don't know. Somebody will come up with it.
What is that? That's to wipe your ass?
Yeah,
comfort wipe.
You can pick up toilet paper.
That's for people so fat they can't reach around.
Yeah, for a giant fatso.
That's right.
That's like those people who have to have the extended seatbelt. They also need the extended.
Yeah.
Wow.
And disadvantages.
Hello.
This is a great product.
It's embarrassing to have someone help you with your personal matters.
Your personal matters.
To maintain your dignity. While you maintain
Sounds like
your
Patty.
Yes.
To maintain your dignity.
Paper extension arm and holder.
Look at this. And then you shove it up your ass. You know how shitty that thing would get?
Oh. Imagine smelling the comfort wipe of a fat man.
I like how they're not going to mime wiping your ass with it. They keep.
No. Oh, my arm. Now they show it. They're in pain.
It looks like the egg holder. You have to combine them.
It's the egg cracker.
You can crack your shits.
$19.99 plus. We'll send you the Get a Grip. Just pay separate shipping and handling.
Get a Grip.
It's the assist handle that installs in seconds.
You just gave up on life is what you did. You gave up on maybe trying to get into shape. Or you're fat. You can't reach your asshole. You can't get in and out of a tub.
I love the person who says that people help with your personal matters.
Personal matters.
Reclaim your dignity.
Reclaim your dignity. Sorry, too late. You're already fucking using a stick on your asshole.
Yeah, personal matters.
Bill in Jersey, what do you got, buddy?
Hey, how's it going?
Bill.
The worst part of the hover-around commercial is the guy, the inventor. His name is Tom Cruise.
Oh, yeah,
Like,
Tom
he
Cruise.
gets around in the dumb chair.
I'm Tom Cruise, inventor of the hover-round. Really? It's spelled different, though.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, like coffee. Only spelled.
All right. Slap chop, yeah. The clapper.
John Coffin.
Clapper is actually high-end shit.
Yeah,
where that actually worked. And it did make stuff a little more convenient.
Yeah. The old people shit, though. And I wish I could remember the shoehorn thing.
I can't.
With Gilbert. But because it's people that can't get their shoes on or off. It's like, you can't put your fucking shoes on or off. And you could even do it with your laces tied. You can tie your fucking laces. You just give up on life.
Yeah, don't
give
you
up
get,
on those.
You get like the Velcro shoes at that point. Dude,
yeah.
When I got to drive myself to the kitchen and I have on those Velcro shoes, I'm going right down the stairs.
The Shoedini.
The Shoedini.
They have to have a clever name. Yes, thank you.
The Shoedini.
It's called the Shoedini. Mm-hmm. So
Bending over to put your shoes on is a back-breaking chore. One wrong step, you could end up on the floor. And trying to get them off can hurt even more. Well, now there's Shoedini, the world's first shoehorn that lets you get your shoes on and off with ease. Shoedini has a telescoping handle that gives you the reach you need.
Dude,
so you
instant
can
millionaire.
slip your shoes
I know.
on without bending over. And unlike
You
regular
cunt!
shoehorns, Shoedini has a patented grip clip that holds your shoe in place while you take it off. Just slide it in and slip them off. Shoedini works with all your shoes. You can even use them on sneakers. And just look how easy it is to put on and take off dress shoes, even when they're laced up. No more wrinkled clothes trying to get your shoes on. No more scuffing and damaging your shoes trying to get
Back
them
of
off.
the shoe.
Shoedini is perfect for anyone with arthritis
Why is she
or
holding her
back
pussy?
pain, especially those with limited mobility. Plus, the grip clip lets you pick up your shoes off the floor without bending over. So
You
stop
never have
bending
to bend
and
over
struggling
again.
with your
This
shoes
is genius.
every day and
It really
get them
is.
on
That really
and
is-
off
it-
the
I
easy
kinda like this
way.
one.
Get Shoedini
I know, it's a
right
great one,
this
too.
Hey, dude, Gilbert
Stop
Reed
playing.
is a fucking
It's not just a
phenomenal, his
shoehorn.
read.
It's a
Oh, yeah.
shoehorn on
He's
a
crazy.
stick.
So call now and
It's
get
not
your
just a
Shoedini
shoehorn,
for just.
it's a
I would love to
shoehorn
hear
on a
his
stick.
outtakes.
Receive
Oh,
our
I
shoe
know.
renewal,
Yes.
the one-pass
Because
clear
you
coat
know
and
he's just
finisher.
goofing on it.
Maybe, Anthony, you can invent something like this called Judini. Like it helps you identify Jews.
Makes them disappear like Houdini did.
I didn't want to say that. I just not identified him.
Oh, okay. So I came up with a different name that I won't use.
Oh, yeah. And then there was the other one.
The other one.
Oh, luck for us. What'd you find? The trailer?
All right.
This should be,
Oh,
come on, guys. This is going to be good.
All right.
Do you know what I did before this? Yeah. You were a degenerate gambler. Before that, I was a director. Fancy that? We should wear gloves when we do this.
Jack Cosmo.
I haven't been in the business in 10 years.
Jack Cosmo. Jack Cosmo.
I'm sorry, is there something that you're trying to tell me?
I have in mind an idea for a show.
Oh, the Srucker
This is going
scratch.
to be your comeback.
You got to adjust for the wind, Bob.
Is that Reynolds?
To get your money back.
I got plenty of money. What I don't have is entertainment.
It's like looking into the eyes of God. You want me to write and direct an original musical using deadbeats and criminals?
Is that or is that not a succinct summation of the situation?
Oh, yeah, what did he say? Well, yeah, oh, yeah.
Clifton Thompson, he owes us for drugs.
First, give me $50 so I can buy crack.
Wow. This looks
That would be
terrible.
A very, very, very nice thing.
I am the boss of you. I am the boss of you.
10 years ago, this guy was huge.
10 years ago, my wife didn't look like her mother.
Your father called.
You know, it'd be helpful if we can get somebody in that theater.
I bet it all works out in the end.
Hope he reconciles with his daughter.
The estrogen, it was good. I swear.
Where's Burt Reynolds? They haven't shown Burt Reynolds.
You'd think you would show him in the trailer, right?
You're not allowed to.
Now has a voice.
The midget's hitting someone.
Kimberly! Oh.
Your dad is writing again.
Good for him.
No, not so much. Your dad isn't doing so great. He's trying.
Oh, no.
Everyone deserves a second chance.
Here it is. Here's
Second, try again.
Third.
Higher.
Okay, he's really trying.
Here it is.
Welcome to showbiz, kid.
Oh.
Oh, how schmaltzy.
Oh, my God.
I bet it ends with
How
the
schmaltzy.
father and daughter getting back together again.
I guess they had a bad relationship, huh?
And Paul Savino. I don't see no Burt Reynolds
Maybe
at all.
he's
Maybe he's not in it.
How sweet it is.
They're showing the show be successful.
Yes.
They just showed you that it